What's happening, people? It is Brian, Alsruhe with NeverSay.com, and some amazing things happen at my gym every single week, like puppies. But I just want to take this training video and show you some of the stuff that I did, some of the stuff that some other people from my gym did. On Monday, we had a massive PR day for the deadlift, so I'm going to be showing a bunch of people's deadlift PRs. Some people showed up from out of town, so I wanted to include them. We had an awesome open gym on Saturday. Thank you so much to every single person who came and visited. And as always, my normal members, I absolutely love you guys. You guys are my family. But if you guys are watching this, you guys should shoot over to Omar Esau's channel, because at the time of releasing this, I think, hopefully, Omar will have released the video that I did for his channel. And you guys should go over to the Super Train channel, because my podcast is finally out. It got released on Wednesday, so I actually watched through it, and I was actually pretty happy with how I ended up coming across over camera. I didn't feel like I was too weird, which is surprising because I felt like I was weird. So definitely check those two things out, but not until you have seen some of the amazing things that some of our members at our gym did this week. It is absolutely amazing. There's gonna be some stuff that's gonna blow your guys' mind. Let's go. What's happening, guys? So very first thing, I want to apologize for my voice because I have some sort of Oscar the Grouch sickness, nasally congestion thing going on, and it is not going well. But I did want to get this video out to show some of the awesome things that people in my gym did. This is Dave. He is 64 years old, and his second time deadlifting ever. He pulled 365. That is such a massive deal and so cool to see. I was actually working the wide grip SSB squat on this day. So after talking to Brian Shaw and Andy Shadow at the Arnold about SSB variations and how to make them harder, I tried these, and they are ridiculously more difficult. But it went pretty well. I had a good time. Now, also, you guys will recognize these two. They were at the Arnold. That's Tommy up front and John in the back there, two of our adaptive athletes who just got back from the Arnold, just putting work in, not letting the leg situation be an excuse. They get stuff done. They're doing stuff that guys can't do with two legs. And here's Elena putting 135 pounds above her head at like 110 pounds body weight. That is massive. And then I drop in for 520 for a double here. Like I said, this was a lot harder than I thought it was actually going to be. You can see John and Tom there in the back, and they were actually working up to deadlift PRs. So there is John pulling 455 with the seated deadlift without legs. Super, super impressive. And then you have Elena here with a circus dumbbell, and it always looks funny because she is so little, but that is a PR for her. I was so proud. That is so great. And then here I am with 570. This was my top set of the day, and it did not go spectacularly. It was just kind of smooth, grind, not fun. I can't tell you how much harder that makes it. And then this is Max. Max was visiting us on spring break. Really, really cool. And then here is Elena doing 200 pounds, almost double her body weight on the front squat. That is super insane. Now here is Tom pulling 500 pounds with one leg. Most of the guys that you will ever meet in your life will never pull 500 pounds with two legs. But Tommy's getting it done. Super, super impressive. Now, this video is going to kind of jump around. Here is Zabi, another one of our adaptive athletes, who is working up 175-pound stone. Now, this is actually a PR, but we're not going to count it because a bigger PR is coming. That dude has heart for days. And Zabi brought his girlfriend, who was trying some strongman stuff for the first time. And look how happy she is. That's always great to see. And then we also had Kelly and Oliver drive all the way down. They woke up early Saturday morning, drove all the way down 3.5 hours from Staten Island to come work out with us, and then turn around and drove back home. Super, super cool. Here's Oliver getting a stone PR, and so positive. He is such a positive guy. It was so cool. Here he is doing some log press. I loved meeting you guys. I hope you guys come back. I hope you guys come visit, and I really, really do appreciate you guys taking the time to drive all the way out here and just doing some awesome things and inspiring me. Now, speaking of inspiration, here is Zabi doing the hammer hold because Tom and John just had to do that at the Arnold. So Zabi's working things that he think may be coming up in future competition because he is going to get involved in strongman competition and powerlift competition. Super, super impressive. He has an awesome YouTube channel also. You should definitely check that out. And here's his girlfriend Laura hitting it. Here is Zabi with the 183-pound stone. Now, this is a great feat for a man with 2 arms, much less a man with 1, and I am inspired by you, Zabi. You are so amazing. And then Laura hitting another yoke walk, always with that smile on her face. Really, really cool to see. Now, here's Kat. She has been chasing this 300-pound deadlift forever. And she gets it. It was my favorite PR of the entire week because of how happy she was afterwards. I was so proud. And then here's Zabi pulling 275 with 1 arm. I have no idea what your excuse is, but it's not good. And this is a 207-pound circus dumbbell for some idiot that is not very good at circus dumbbell. I'll tell you that much. This is not a PR for me, but 207 is on the heavier range for me, so I was happy to get that. Now here is Ryan at 145 pounds body weight, pulling 340 from a deficit, 4-inch deficit, and saying, huh, not bad. And then Ed, immediately after, pulling 330. Ed is awesome. Really, really great job, guys. And then Saturdays, I'm trying to bring some competitive strong men in to train with me during the weekend. Here is M, just real quick, pulling 255. She just cut a bunch of weight for her last competition, and she's been building back up on her deadlift, so 255 is an amazing, amazing accomplishment. I'm really, really proud. And here's Chantel jumping into the 200-pound club. Super proud of her. Here's some idiot doing a farmer's walk. Like I said, I'm trying to get some people together to do strongman on Saturday. So here is Dave, post-surgery. Just had shoulder surgery 2 months ago and came back and pulled 475. Absolutely insane. That dude has heart for days and a positive attitude like no one I've ever met in my life. And then here's Andy with 300-pound stone doing an awesome thing. Here is Rebecca, 15-year-old girl, pulling 215 pounds. And here is Nick with a 300-pound keg. I cannot describe to you how terrible a 300-pound keg feels, but now Nick knows. And here's Ansley, who is also 15 years old, pulling 225, getting 2 big plates. That is awesome accomplishment. Really, really proud of you. Billy decides he's going to go for a 350 stone, realizes halfway through that he still has glasses on, and Andy was cool enough to take them from him, and then throws it over the bar like it was nothing. It's ridiculous, Billy. Be weaker. And then Amy, she hasn't been with us very long, but she pulled 280 pounds, and then her cousin Teresa, who's been with us for even less time, just pulled 250. Absolutely amazing. And some dummy hitting 350 stone. Now here is Elena pulling 270 pounds. Super impressive. Really, really proud of you. And then we go on to Laura, who is in the 200-pound club at 205 pounds. Really awesome. She's getting ready to do her first strongman competition. And on Saturdays, like I said, we're getting some people together to try to push each other. Kind of an iron sharpening iron kind of thing. Just competitive strongman, getting ready for a competition. This is in one of my competitions, so I was able to pull 300 for a set of 8. Now here is Greg, who was visiting from Florida, did a personal training session, flew in, and hit a massive PR. And here is Galen finishing off this commentary with 335. Absolutely amazing. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed this training footage. Like I said, seeing people do things with missing body parts or just doing stuff for the first time, it is absolutely inspiring. I cannot believe how well all our members did for their deadlift PRs. I am so proud of each and every single one of you. You guys made me look good, and making me look good makes me happy. Oh, and before I forget to mention it, this company called Treb Labs sent me some wireless earphones, which actually work amazingly well, and they are pretty cheap comparatively to like if you got Beats or something. I think the quality is just about the same. So if you're in the market for some headphones, I'm not getting paid to say this, I actually do enjoy using these. They stay in my ear well, they do not have a big footprint. They work great as far as linking up Bluetooth technology. I really, really like them, and I really appreciate you guys sending me a free set. So I just want to say thanks. I will be back later in the week with either a Q&A video or an instructional video. I'm not really sure which one I'm gonna upload first, but I do thank you guys so much for watching. Until I see you go out and do something amazing with your lives, keep working hard, be nice to each other, people, and I'll catch up with you then.